Ghanaians voted against Akufo-Addo and the family, and arrogance and the impunity they have demonstrated in this country. Now, President Akufo-Addo there, Nyankopon ni bedino or Jim afena opeja na there onyemye because he will not go scot-free. Jane Mensah a very incompetent woman say or any sense of shame or nema chuma no dinachi a boss manasare immediately and they should look for a way not more resign it and this a chema amount for a petition the comma president that will come me say obi antwera me I'll write it they should resign and go omunyina we need to sanitize state institutions.
President Akufo-Addo momo a Ponzi scheme Obuasi is they promise us one district one factory no mo cassava factory
okay
udo ni kwhwea and 2 rooms kra they said the $5 million in the years akasa it was commissioned by the MC obi no esi was entime employ nipa ba kokra.
The only redemptive alternative for Ghana here is a change. Changer, you best send a clear and loud message to Akufo-Addo and the tiny band of those family criminals na Sabi. Omunya kumya we know they thought to say Sabi omafa Ghana domum and they could use power to do whatever that they want. Emra yemu bisa asia na ye kan about nema na ekoso okroma. Some people thought say ye na ye saboteurs of government. Yeah, can't be a good abaya. Some people thought, oh, abaya na mom pen some way, but so what has happened? I don't see this as victory. I see it as some form of a revolution without a gun. It's a revolution without a gun. Ghana for have demonstrated clearly say this government enough is enough, and we need to get them out. And right, na share the way a man for is celebrating in as for you could see a sign of relief. I said, Bosumbia abesi so now bomb now we free ho. People were so happy not because a buying for now or be Chesika mobi and now obi expected say to benefit from the government. But you see, time has come as yes sending message to people or any opportunity to rule people say. Winya to me and Chiresa wona winim nyansa chen obia akwanya and nipa dia ma say at this point in time bedi o man nanim na nhyehyeye ne nema a ewo ho yemfa ngu akwam na yenye ne ye vote ya eba ye me say it's more than NDC Ghana for and unanimously akasa we don't want this government, we want change. And that particular change, has been registered. Intimidating, I mean, person jubilating say the akaya nimno extra change because this is just the beginning. Into Uma wenije, so victory by into the benda by. And no, that is not why Ghanaians voted for change. They wanted for a changer, ever transforming the life of the people so that average and young people in Ghana will not only have hopes and dreams, but rather they will have economic freedom. Betimi amo certain mental independence going forward Ghana ni betimi ya dispassionate atimi akire na dwen about governance na se for
yes me twa no information I yes aka sisi an say metro men akọ KGT eko ka kire KGT administration for say omo so refill ho no mo fa KGT afama won munya sa de ma no ya sabi anim ya nya time ato aba ya for 8 years ya to aba awie please mumma emra mofa mra efa nya adwuma metro men na mo ko KGT akwa customer KGT akwa management everyone ko fidu for onye hwe mo probia ye ni bibia ana mo probi ama na account for bibia sampa na mo ko bisa no ko fidu for onye hwe munyai na mo make sure say emra kwan so mo de mra be ye adwuma o customer KGT is a state property. Please, yes, Remo. Say mo ye this tax so say mo ye metro men from wherever. Yes, Remo. Mumma emrano nye adwuma. Bosme ba ko pa aka no mo de be hand over no. It will not take anything away from KGT. Nti yes, Remo metro men na yasoma mo. Say mo ko KGT mo customer wona mo konkoye anema no. Yes, Remo a munya butre da munyai. In due course. KGT be mo dia.
Yes, I think there's such a question and so because we knew who quite so Kwaji Abanyajuma Kwajasa for us. I belonging to the 12th century.
First, no more talent, no more.
I think Yenjini and about to way at Sabi Ghana for Yenjini, our Manosemu. And Asemba Quest and Meka man come to us in Ye Baumia. I think they deserve a lot of commendation as a Ghana for Bonabaso for his early concession. JB. Makacha said Jane Mensah a very incompetent woman. say or any sense of shame or ne machoma no di na chi eye boss manasare immediately and they should look for a way no more resign it that machoma na batin katin no di je mensa chi no they should resign. And this a yetwema amount for a petition the comma president that will come me say obi antwera me I'll write it. So but in order to avoid this shame no they should resign and go. Omunyina, we need to sanitize state institutions. So that is the message I'm sending them. And about Umia, me born about because I know no and early Sunday morning. Obeji adine tu manka tension be cookie wo kroma say no and kayen to me no. So I think say or deserve that commendation. It's unfortunate say he has been used in this circumstance. He has become a poster boy of public shame because of Akufo-Addo na nemo ye abato na yeto ye no Ghana fo amto aba ntia ba Umia. Ghanaians voted for against Akufo-Addo and in the family, and arrogance and the impunity they have demonstrated in this country. Now, President Akufo-Addo there, Nyankopa on any bedino or Jim, Afena or Pejana there, yes, the God that will deal with Akufo-Addo is still at the gym. I will Pejana there, because he will not go scot-free, Gabby. Oh, yeah, ready of premier. Because me, I believe, say, Nema or mine and yet. Because the way this gentleman has toyed with this country, the way I'm wasting the resources of this country, say President Mahama ye mistake. No, can say, oh, we will let them go. I think say his tenure may end early. Because that is the reason why Ghanaians voted for that particular change. I can't just say Ghana for unanimously voted for change so that this band of criminals will be held responsible and accountable for their crimes. What one I can't say, what you say will be time will be no. So what's now incisive analysis of damage these people have caused to this country. One Kasabe first say indeed we need to do this and make sure that we sanitize state institutions. And again, institutions are over the years. I added the foundational way a democracy so. Now we are kwanya ya faswa ya cracking nyina down ama ene state institution trust ene ade bia kura ni electoral commission na make nasem adentina manfo ko BCG various your friends electoral commission officers because people didn't trust them. It's about trust. Because among for yes, is one so people were there very aggressive and very combative because they knew that the electoral commission, but this is a state institution that is supposed to be fair, firm, and resolute, or demonstrated that neutrality. So we didn't need this kind of standoff, but because people didn't trust them, they were there and we saw what happened. That is what I'm saying, said. Some Krofoni should pack their bag and baggage, then they should leave. Then they be going forward. Now I don't want to dwell much on the past. I think say the future is what we need to peep in. Because my culture say any celebration. The what they say, bana ubibi bintina wunya weniajia. Then you are making a mistake because you see, and the politics na happen no. Akwasa wuti TV so obi a show. Governance space, and the public platforms no boo. People can get information anytime, analyze everything. It is not about NDC, NPP. It is about Ghanaians have given power to President Mahama. Do the right thing. We are right now. Yenya mamboya force will be the papa no about then you criticize the person. No, that is not what we do.
And until my boys now, a more a custom KJTiano, it's a new Mocasano. Unim, Sabin Preduasa, Untumi Huehi, Untumi boys, Untumi call for NA cleaners.
Okay.
Untumi boys, NA security for ho. In Tama as a Huehi, it is a Macoloke KJT toilets never horn munina. I mean, it is not right.
Yes.
Munya Mutre. Hey, I can't just less than Bosumi. This too shall pass.
Yes.
Munya Mutre Famao because Kofi for Yehi. Sampai NA the chairman or the board chair of the KJT market. If you have anything to do, Sampai there is someone in the daily. You Kofi for. Now Mukwa Koloke up the KJT na. It is not right. And we will say yes. And is this surprisingly? Omuni ni udmini KJT any single contract ever since almost started some year for about 7 years ni. Only omuni any single contract. Every year be and call for the praho. Every year be and call for the clinic. Every year be and call for the security honorable. And they do not have a single contract with them. In Germany who are he? And I'm omudi yes but munya butre. I mean market na ya buy Japade. No one from Musanko Kano. Munya butre. Mrakwan so o mejemu boko hwehwe mu a na mo so bia discuss mo fa ne court No more prosecuting the background. The simple. That's from Jimra.
What is a Metro Mass buses?
Yes, I'm going to try to condemn.
Are serious?
I mean, what kind of madness is this?
A two teams say, Abra, you're about me about one team bear so the Eka Condia say na Nana-Addo and no more machine causes bass at home. Aso so SCC what you tread be Kotoma engine cranwa, a CC bass nimuno or Makoton.
Ah.
It is not right.
Sa company and Wabuazi, Nana-Addo Krato or Naso. I'm not trying to condemn.
Confujuma,
I'm not trying to condemn. You see, Mahama, you have a lot to do.
I think that I don't think that you hear a lot of reforms going forward. I better take care of some of these things. Because yentiminya mining towards akeke say we babe ye we no afa no hodi we ba no why say no afa no hodi. There are a lot of things that we need to do, structural reformations in the entire government architecture. Sebeya ye betimi put certain we be in line but who say on mine no nimba bia over the years across our mind that autopilot ye nimba bia ye ko. We need to start and build a foundation, and that foundation must give your friend say amount for assurance say there is hope for the future. For instance, JB, so we have President Akufo-Addo exercise say presidential discretion when it comes to some of the appointment that he made. One has to do with the Supreme Court. I'm expecting that with this overwhelming majority, we need to put a cap on the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
We need to cap it. Say we should not go beyond 14, so that in the future any person power will not be exercising it in a very foolish fashion, just like we've seen. So we need to put a cap on it. And the judges more Supreme Court, You see, some of you have partisan background. You know, say you didn't deserve to be there. And as a sign of respect, just buy out, resign, and go home. And more be a go anymasi. Because Papa ya I failed parliamentary candidate, Papa Tintin ya, Osha de na who say we now Ofori whole central no. You know, so you have one contested. Oh, now no sorry, Ebony dear was Supreme Court bench.
The president.
Oh,
Nedina Menkai, I think say Ombeka Kachre. You know, so you are a third parliamentary candidate. You may have the qualification, everything, but you see, in governance in Wahum, there are ethics, morals, and certain principles you need to adhere to. Sebema public, and gender trust. About when I go to Akufo-Addo, what you say Akufo-Addo nkwana mamfo kotutu na. A Supreme Court no can be. Because of certain posture and certain attitude, Chief Justice is where nay, meaning what is going through her head. No, Ofori said she was too powerful, and as for men, we tell you, say the people of this country are more powerful than those of you in power. Because power near the mouth. Akufo-Addo in 2016 was just an ordinary man gallivanting on the street of this country with Metro Man and Co. Yeah, they did to me mouth, then you became somebody. Yeah, they to me no man, where I just would be din se munachre. Then we tell you, say yes, yeah, they don't buy, we will send you packing. And you go down as the worst president ever in the history of this country. Mantrahanka. And he is going home in shame. He's going to sit in the hall of shame forever. And that is the message we sent you. And going forward, so when you're to me, you should know, say nipa na to me no. You need to respect people. The arrogance of power and we display at some point in time, they made people are more kind of credit their target. Journalists or more chroma saying, I'm the swelling in as a forum, media houses are invading as a forum because Nipanu use platform Canadian. And this is a precedent I proud of as a human rights activist. People are expecting say, what Kenyans are this is what I've been fighting for over the years. And to me, I'm using the power to do the right thing. But wabun we go na sum o Kenyans asam che na wontie thinking say be na yempa aban asem na yeka but Ghana for even including NPP for my memo Kumasi for abaso this time round I think say they came around because you see the message I send say politics na any partisan ethnocentric tribal kind of sentiment na yekwa express it is about nipa no the man and there no ye Gabby Ofori Kumasi na eba se me do ko Kumasi enne. Now where they were asante for Abama Akufo-Addo na NPP now bisa say e dia ben na wanya free way ma we ra be ho. There was the last time I was talking to somebody and what is the signature project of the NPP o Kumasi or say Kufo maternity na me say o bodam nipa no o see konfanoche dey see ya no kra no enkan na wa akosi maternity potro bi dey see baabi wo na wo be kan asem. We need to show people respect and going forward I think that this whole thing people call victory, me I don't see it victory. I see say a responsibility Ghana for people on President Mahama, and Ghana for any people are watching us. What is going to happen? Say we cannot come and sit here and say, oh, because we wanted change into no. And the platform has widened. So I think Kenya to serve this in this particular government, you should know, you are not coming to serve your stomach. Because Akufo-Addo decided to serve the stomach, in the family, and those kind of cabal, any arrogance, Ghana for chiri. Because I have characters like Asilousu. Kwanya ya faso ye gu nani ma se Ghana open nipa o mu adem fere adem fa nipa nya hwe ba ko a no ene o sedem na po wanted to be our vice president na nke be da soro okuma
na me da soro ya na po ya me vice president.
Yes.
How?
Yeah, that is how low these people draw governance to, captain. Because all respect and make us say ba umia candidate na se for nipa ku o mkwatena ase conceive the idea. Said that gentleman should become a running mate of the NPP, Eddie Ghana for United. Captain.
Very quick, before I know, yes, Suhum, Omohono issues, baby, and na electoral commission, Penino Hono. Yes, so I'm the ballot papers and the box Nina, Ofori. Police for Bediatuo. And a military for the or main party for because
so almost the actually.
Almost the actually. A kwame say for be akwadum. Krofo abesi pampum na the cost wo hono eni enya. I think we have the video.
Independence now we yenjem protozo are.
Well,
oh. Why we on number 1? Why we?
Amuko boychiri to the mamuko boychiri.
Oh, it's a bobi anywhere.
Any to lawyer ayifo Michael Quay Jr.
No, wouldn't my dear person here. We said it and run to say the last straw of their strategy using the regional coalition centers. Eti enra wamode nkrata no every dom kwabenya every okankwe ekono na 13 any 30 polling stations no more alter figures no eti former first vice chairman of the New Patriotic Party Fred Owari shadi di no se we there obi de nsaka we hu ye no me chere JV said ye no nipa no we hu ye ti we there mon fa de akari na mon tugu na mon fa 100 no in declare se sa 13 ne be ka ho anka Patrick Koy eno de yi na ya hwe makokwe ba no ntene ho asese wawe oponchwe ne papa moja yi na wawe ontene ho aso obekọ court obewe wawe
KJT and Nasefo Moye. I mean, they are likely to be repeating the same thing because over here 2017 now here they will almost see Pamo police for the soldiers for every
okay, ask some two for catching Nana-Addo no.
Yes, because
Ghana for the company ni brand to abatia John Mahama.
Yes.
Now also one young near me Ghana for the company ni brand to abatia.
Any a she where they she some can.
She some. Any Akufo-Addo ne. When anyway go asia padi no me do nyameje party bi oba bi agide busuafo nko na be bo agide so.
But I really had said the working Nana every na dwuma obafi a menye shots na ni beka titro of NPP party for penny for no. Treatment or modema a friend saying oh papa no. Oh nya bi.
Wa Kufo.
Yes.
Said you page oh asema na okay. No Nana-Addo no.
Nana-Addo nya bi o.
O dem yen so e Mahama in we nsema me wodi nam de ate.
Yes, in penny for be babro na papa we de wa babro pa bro mu abro.
So President for the super na order na dem no to say. If you penny na wa hu say we nya cancer den obewu nti if you japade na or that is exactly what he did.
No, what?
No, that is what he did.
As if you penny when you cancer.
You ni so obewu. Enti se go ne o hye ne ma na se enti o kwa ankra no pa mo de on be bia mo nya mo ho. This is obi a ode abro na timode na adwemone ono ankasa the party and look at the NPP as a political party, a party that was tagged as an intellectual party. And then obi against station boys and take you over. Yes,
What's that?
Adan station boys. Now, Captain.
Adan boys.
Station boys. Captain.
Also crab. No.
Captain. I'm so I said this. But we are campaign now. I said you know. Campaign. The campaign no said you know. The candidate was Baumia. What man there? The spokesperson for the candidate and the possible will be president. Ayamai Miracle Abuaje. A very combative, arsenic guy. You see, political communication, you need to understand it. You need people, those people, you need them at certain area. That is why you need them. But at the point, you need somebody to lead president communication, about convincing people, because this guy is the mouthpiece of communicating government policies and so forth. There are certain posture and certain dynamics where you need to employ, say, appeal to intellectual class. That guy, are you sure, say, obetimi appeal to any intellectual person in this country?
Where?
That Miracle
Abuaje.
So, and then your friend say, obeti said napo. Me say, sanka easy for ya mra. Say obia to aba, say obetimi no kraman betimi ato aba. Oto na kraman ato. Napo cannot even convince or no ankasa na kraman to vote for NPP. I'm telling you, he cannot. And when we say these things, people think it's a fact. Because he cannot even convince his own dog to vote for the NPP or himself. Because he's so arrogant, full of himself, he doesn't know how to talk. And you wanted to impose this guy on us as a vice president. Jamamufi say, yeah, Jimmy. Ghana no nyamudio. I'm telling you, that the young people of this country own this country. They control this country.
Yes,
they are well educated. They understand what is happening. You see, no, it's true, Captain.
We are sending message from
Oh, kind of be anti. What kind? Oh, kind of be anti. Oh, kind of be anti. Kind of be anti.
That's how betting I can.
Kind of was what bro for kind of be anti.
Crash ya odi awa kan wade.
Me who cry.
Also, Jamie, where from this guy? His words are too poisonous.
That point being come. Say what about Kraman to be a. Na point being conversation on Kraman on top.
Captain, you need to get serious. And now, actually, say level I could do here no. They didn't respect anybody. So me, I'm gonna say MPP Council of Elders not clear. No. There was a time I was asking, say Council of the Elders. No, I am crying for because sometimes you wonder.
What's the Council of Elders?
I am crying so we am penning for no Council of Elders because how can any person on his right senses will conclude say, oh, na push you? I can't get it because you see, Baumia may have his own weaknesses. The reason why we appoint vice president is say you may have weaknesses because the Jane bit me here, Mahaman to me yet. Because you bring people from different angles so that they complement you to make you a whole. That is the whole essence of vice president. But if I offer as a vice president, the problem at the time no hono. And such a win him that Ghana for
every day.
Kasa. He doesn't know how to talk. He doesn't respect. Or no necessarily your friend is saying they don't deserve to come anywhere close to where governance is being undertaken. These are the people we are talking about. And then Captain, back to your third force of honor. You see, my culture said we need to get serious in this country. When this whole thing started, I said, sir, it is not about bringing in new parties and so forth. The NDC and the NPP, all that we have to do is to hold people accountable and are responsible for their crimes.
Exactly. That's right.
America, but people on your friend said TikTok or say a vote to Chrome wouldn't be were just there making noise. Tell for vote to checking numbers, 0.05. And you see, the Americans are saying, say, these people were just exploiting the emotions of frustrated young people. Do you know why? It's about on the election day. Many ambassador, your friends Victor Smith, former chairman of Wenaya Walk, your friend is saying, Central Eastern Region, Captain. We went through a lot of polling stations. They say, sir, candidate, but who know what candidate were ground, or any agent. Then on social media, then you were fooling people, the media president. But the investment that they need to do to even get people at the polling station, they didn't have anybody anywhere. Now what's your kind of movie they didn't tell for? They say if you are not ready, don't come and joke with that because Ghana ain't a lotto agency. We need to get serious in this country. You understand? So all that you have to do, Mahama, he's the president now. Mahama is here. All that we have to do, hold him accountable. Or performer, we give the party extra and performer, you know what to do. That is the way forward. But you can't say that because I'm free China never. About import to Chinese no do mine. It's the same people. So we need to set our mentality. Who said this is what we want. At the end of the day, said Nyama go wronger. The way we punish Akufo-Addo, we have the same way to punish any other person. That is what we need to do. But those who come and play those toy parties and those jokers who come and say, whatever, come on. They can't even send agents to your friends, collation centers, any police station. You want to be president? I think they should give us a break. Ghana yellow agency. Ghana is too heavy. Akufo-Addo yede so no. Eno da for ma adena da no so no. Ene economy no. Wabubu economy no weja no hoko. Na ya eka okotena fie ade na obeye. I think so no akotena fie no otu nani hwe na chi. What has happened? I'm sure say forever he will live in shame forever, because my culture say Akufo-Addo forever belong to the dark pages of our political history. Or your name, a man from person Bekai. Because whenever you remember his days, a pain, any that kind of way in the Baba, but it's not supposed to be so. Yeah, but near free so on in there be a catcher or captain, but your generation, you know, and your manino. Would fetted so cassette penina winning jet. Now, maybe tell me the 100 years the other day. I don't need 100 years. We are Makama Judge now. I don't need 100 years, but I don't want to be weak. You understand? I don't want to be weak. And it is not about age. No, Captain. Mamimie. Who is there? A friend said, Oko Bible, ma. Matusala. Yes, you did say.
900
yes, you did say.
37.
Yes, some ben or Bible, my Matusala.
Matusala can answer.
Yes, some ben or Bible, my cousin Matus Onini to Sa. But Jesus was 33. And no years after. So it is never about how long, but how well we are serving people. I think we need to do right. Then you live and go. You do the right thing, make sure you impact positively on people.
Put the 100 a year.
100. Oh, Master, we need to do the right thing, impact on people, do the right thing. Kwame Nkrumah several years ago, Yabonidi, I can't answer but the day that Kwame Nkrumah died, you know, a lot of people died. Baby, I see Omukrobia but Nkrumah, you're tuned how many times? You're tuned how many times?
3 times.
Because you didn't free guinea, but you could see any baby, I said, yes, you to the Baha.
That's right.
3 times. That tells you how important. Nkrumah no Jessica Neo. No, he was one of the poorest guys.
Oh.
Well, no, near estate. But the guy saw the need to build Tema as an industrial city and a residential area. People are fighting for plot of land. But the guy had a vision and set up that particular thing. So, Madam for Professor Befreme, he wasn't sure say Mahama can deliver or not. Now, say, just vote for him. Because at this time, the elections between Mahama and Bawumia, just vote for him. But one thing I can't say, Mahama, our name, or the opportunity to be Ghana's best president because he has been there before. And he has the same opportunity to be Ghana's worst president because he has been there before. But the choice is his to make. Yours is to give him the power. The choice is his to make. So now, the boy is in his court. Or no tenancy who Ghana for Afaso Akufo-Addo to the extent that the NPP people voted for him now. A church say any business as usual. Governance going forward, the captain, assistant, and your MDC NPP BM, and your Ghana for na yet one, your fee and say na do the right thing. And I'm sure say Mahama has a right conviction, he will do the right thing, and friend is saying association in Niamey or making sure say he gets strong people. You see, sometimes Adebakwema buying failures when you center around yourself, bootlickers, sycophants, people who be doing yes amasa. You need people who will be very frank with you, look you in the face and tell say, Mr. President, who did some when you are aware of such things, trust me, you will survive because Ghana for are really ready to ensure say we will not go to the dark days of Akufo-Addo anymore. We are moving on. I want us to get to a point that the Ghanaian dream will be possible where average Ghanaian young people wake up and they say, I have a future. Ghana needs sorry and Kotana Panto to say or Italy and say anywhere. But here they will have a future here, they will have economic independence, they will have that mental independence so that they will help us to build our country. People platforms, so motor come on. You need the resources, the human resources, what you need to build the country. You are sponsoring them to go outside to go and do what? We need to ensure that the people we train, we put them here, they help us build our country. And before Sabesino, there must be hope There must be such incentive available, and that is what we are looking for. So those of you who are on the street jubilating, trust me, and your jubilation asem. A jubilant affair never started, and as soon. Until what DBI and Pybon support and better actually, and yeah, Nigeria, because Ghana for are not going to give President Mahama any room to breathe for. The mere fact that economy not said that cannot be a justification. The Akufo-Addo chapter is almost coming to an end. We all know he's no more relevant in our political scheme of affairs. Nobody's going to talk about him because dark dreams that you don't want to. Going forward, we want to channel all our energy, which is positive, to ensure, we build a Ghana that is so resilient, Ghana that will give average and ordinary Ghanaian hope and dreams, and also, a bit more that kind of economic incentive, no power na Ghana for a baby, and now to Kruma, that's a bit economic independence. You should be around 50 years and above. Or might be at so you need to have young people having access to capital. Because risky investment in young people are going to buy houses, they are going to marry, they are buy mortgages and so forth. But you waste all your youthful days. By the time I want to say doctors many way. At that point, life better
What's that
time I was a Cansicano.
Doctor Semen Ninja.
Now, to us, now we Ninja, a life better will. So, we need to build a foundation that will kickstart young people early. It's not about myself, it's not about you.
You're sure.
I just want to wake up and I see everybody, at least on the session of Botumo, everybody is comfortable. Everybody, to a certain extent, you don't have to rely. That's why I said before phone for Captain Smart and say, no, there are certain basic things as human beings we deserve it, and that is all that power is about. Yeah, used to me to better the life of people, build a just society where people will have life for fair. Nanya sa de be hu ye arrogance o Kenyans asam kire nipa tintintinti o ka wontie and we end that no. So we told you, we thought we hated you. Nobody hate anybody, Captain.
Oh, chair.
Now we are no. Next time, we are penina. That's why I'm correct Kenyans asema. You should listen. At the point young people were on the street agitating, said, your friend said, Galamse, say, Numa. You had a guard to arrest them in prison. So, Ni was in jail for the Uncle Bokro, because he was demonstrating to the jail. And then you buying say, you can rise against your own people and survive. Go to Syria today. Bashar Assad. Well, Ghana call Russia. And then the family rule for 50 good years. Oh, Syria. And then they make multiply more call Russia. Because the people are sorry said that enough is enough. So that enough is enough mantra no, is playing out the whole of Africa. And I think and non as a Ghana for your fashion so near the Sisanya Brabo. And going forward, and there are a lot of reforms. And then as for Makacho said, ministerial position, President Mahama Kaso Betiso, but we need to cap it and make it a law. So Oba, you can't project it above a certain limit. Supreme Court, we need to cap it. Say, we need to even go a certain extent. And then the amount for any trust or this institution, we need to cleanse it because Supreme Court that way. I think that some of the judges must go because some of them have become partisan dogs. They are being used for all sort of funny things. They know themselves. They need to back out because this time you have a sanitizing state institution, Maganda, and you hope, trust in us for your security agencies in us for national security. Yeah, you so criminals in us for we need to sanitize the state institution. Ghana and Libya hope. Ghana and I have built, and now one person have built. You build it together and making sure it's our future investment and whatever that we put in, we all reap it. And Captain, last one has to do with Senate. I think that one of the best promises that President Mahama Maniji has to do with the Senate. You see, sometimes we are doing who they were. You see, your Senate contribution who call retirement. When the panel, some of them are living in abject poverty. Or condition, they need those money. So we need to create a certain window. So in an emergency situation, one kasa we see kana udi egu hono. Exactly. We are not fena busianfo kuku omo obi kwaje adura kuku we bika. Na nipa na ono bra ye kira ade no one benefit you abusianfo na eku omo for that particular bani. So I think you see governance no say net here what na say dwene. You see problems, you weave solution then as for now they address it. Then Akufo-Addo man for say just odi that is okay, that's fine, but there is a solution to that. You see, Yen set up a looting commission. says a commission, they have power of attorney. Then the young hauling no, now I'm matching them why or the Sika Kosi Cathedral. Every day we watch the TV so then he will be able to communicate to Ghanaians why he took some of the silly decisions that he did. Because he said, "America's cathedral, $58 million."
Oh, that's 312 million.
Say another contract some. Then I saw for now. That is a test case. I think that we need to for the first time as a prosecutor so for who said Sabi or mining our group in a yedi. We need to send a clear message. Captain, the last time I said there are two things a state cannot do. You cannot show weakness, you cannot show mercy. Because when you do these things, people will capitalize and they will rape the nation. We need to send a message to these Asofo say they are not above the law. Wouldn't mean for Yankopon yet you know Romani. Every Sunday I go to church, you go. And you won't mean Kasame Yabosom, but wouldn't Kasama in the name of God, you go down. You understand? And that is what we need to do to these people. We need cathedral hunim there, we need any hunim there. We need to send a message to them, say the day of accountability, or because a judgment day, a tabuda number. We need to put them on the saw to let them know, say, or minor, you cannot joke around and get away with it. And I think, say yes, I name we are. Trust and hope a man for a year for a buying abandon nesi no Ghana for you not one no people were peeping, looking at what some people were doing. A tiny band of family criminals, a cartel of unintelligent criminals. They are doing it with brazen impunity. Ghana for say men way and one ye said the pub before can pass a sebi your friends are platforms and as a fortune Ghana for and we have asserted we are the owners of the land and Kroma Kaye. Or say Ghana for na who I say yes or mom pekasana as a for now or get it to their nerves and they will show you say indeed they are there. And I think that is the point. This is the point for us to reform. And a revolution in NLC, a revolution without a gun. You use it as an opportunity to turn around things. Now Ghana will work again. Trust me.
Iyoko. Mami ne yefense tiwa. Iyoko. Abobo amnkrata anu egu ho wi.
When you digest state your man home. When you digest state your man home, see Yoko anymore.
We sister you see Yoko anymore. Na start to know him no. Yoko, mumu we say some mochi akrofo no. Say ye beche mu. But enye ne yaboa no egu ho. Cathedral seven de me kapena me ama so Pentecost asofo no frefre me. But my main country suffer bia okrum ha. And they say, we didn't say 90% of your suffer okrum ha na. Omunye normal. A business. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah.
90% a business. Nipa bi o munye adwuma nya no mo pesofo ani. O se nyame afre no. Nyame mfre obi a okwa.
Akwaya enra na wo boni video head a batini na sefa nkasa me roti ba bi do we just say wo da be gira ha kura mic say o sofo. Akwa kutu bi na batin kan kutu wi. So o hye nkom.
Kama na o ye kokofu fine. Eti National Cathedral sofo no. Ye beti commission. Na no de Mahama ntimi nkasa onje. Ke de be kwa kotu nsuo nim na ya kata nso. National Cathedral sofo bi a wo so bi a ready document bi a wo bi abobo no go ni nkura anwe. Eye sheka sikwe no abeka chen say nsuo afa certificate. Bobo wo document anu gu ho. Me a me so pani kanem opoko yina na ye first. On you did 3 days to kura ewo Medina cell kura ye. Nani so beda na ho. Ne asofo baby aye ko wo memu ha no. Chrono is not adea ye here. Me see na you if you mean JB enye dan ketekete. Na 6-unit classroom block. And ne 6 million Ghana cedis. No, Ghana for 6-unit classroom block. Dan pon ketenketin sia to say studio we are 6 million. Na yes you are buying contract nti contract there sanity no yentimi ntwen saabio yewie eno a yede yani betre narcotics control board me free narcotics control board a senate se senate na ho no tama tenkran koye no emre kakra na nipa bia bedi ewo eye senate no asem wo ho.
Is Obuasi that bad to hand over power to NDC?
Obuasi is very bad. I won't lie to you because so Osha on say Obuasi West MP go kwati kasemi say President Akufo-Addo Momona is a Ponzi scheme and maybe Obuasi is an example actually. They promise us one district, one factory.
Okay. Obe promise will be.
Obe promise be.
I see.
Now one district, one factory. Come on, Pamia no omusi no some cassava factory.
Okay.
Minia, udu ene kwahia and do 2 rooms cra. And do 2 rooms.
Cassava factory.
Cassava factory. They said the $5 million in the years cassava.
What's that?
They say $5 million.
It's Obuasi is
Obuasi. Mampamwe.
Wow. Cassava factory.
Cassava factory. It was commissioned by the MC. Yeah. Obi no esi was
Hey.
Enti me employ nipa ba kokra.
Oh, how?
Gabby, I'm promise here one agenda 111 hospital, no right? I'm gonna call Mampam here a kwana so. I'm this bo ha no musiska o. No mu dia no mu start 2 galamsi.
Oh,
I'm gonna call Nyamsum yede. Asombo form omo to fence or 10 ba ko pene o. That's all. Now yes almost 7 to 11 million a call.
Interesting.
Agenda 111 hospital. So me babu na meti Obuasi. Me nye adwuma nye.
Yeah.
Now at least you have me wie training college and nursing training. Na ka say adwuma no kra betima employ. Wo den ka mma say adwuma no we are in Obuasi. We saw how kakra progressively Obuasi bites egru ye. Ye nyina obi Obuasi bi ehu ye. Right now Obuasi bites worth more than $5 million. But it drew $5 million in impact. Say there is a company in our
reflecting the lives of the people.
Do you understand?
The value chain we
senka $5 million and come employ a NPP phone so as I say and now to one we share sa name we nyina e bufu and I'm for the 2 abaniti hour.
I see.
Yes.
I see.
The bufu.
And that's what did that so.
Oh, and on say as me make me come in this phone nyina mbenya akonya so mbe say into government ni say omonfa oteko so the foot of the ma Akufo-Addo President Akufo-Addo 2016 I went here no yemfa sai foot no into yemfo hwe ye de kra yenkwa and our 2 party na power.
Wow.
They shouldn't neglect not the grassroots but Ghanaians. Dear President Mohammed, about 4 years, the Opaidi. The Opaidi. And you know when the appointees no mumbo papa no. Problem na yana incident free top surroundings no. The best serum. Papa is willing to work. So yambo papa no yejuma. Na edinin da say papa bi buy or kosa buy.
Wow.
Yes. Honestly, on some my sister Kasi me say I shouldn't do what I did again. No to me for. As me this need me aketo.
Yeah.
Yam fire kwanto was say you be say NDC ba power. Not change, need change at all cost. JB, what I did, I don't know what came over me at that moment, but not honestly, not Ghana, yes. Now they wanted to do everything possible to maneuver their way out, but no. We are ready for everything.
I see what of about the you remu kakra yeah, but if we start to try discussion so. Then see here. Only so just for talk and then see here.
JB, yeah, now me come in normal monitoring.
Okay.
And I'm here call from Akaporism.
Okay.
Say a whole assemblyman no, we NPP ni.
Okay.
And we are all brothers. We all grew up.
Yeah.
Or Cheska polling station.
Tama no mo to aba no.
Tama no mo to aba no.
No Chisco police station.
No Chisco police station. So what I did was that my friend man called direct.
Okay.
I called him back door. Let me say, wait, Chisco for free baby original and the baby jina Chisco. So I thought say why sir? Yeah. But still they kept calling. No more than whole frame, but I decided not to pick because me say me na kasa back door.
Yeah.
So tell me.
I see.
So me drew a police no. And I'm who soldiers for. No, he said soldiers for on the frame. Boys in the frame me omo nyame biem nti omo ankasa ye den. E because on manage Chisco ni biem.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so he called the police, the military in. So me go do the military friend say, military issue statement say military man be amba police station. I'm okay then. No, say MC DC na sumo. I'm say na DC the offer military say a police. And as we hear reinforcement already of flame military.
Yeah.
Nanti MC there. Or say I shouldn't ask him that question. This also videos no ma. Na me ne ye
na ye banta so kanu waka ne ade
enti na ma me small boy bi gina me nchen
okay
no ye video no so manage na me say so manage video dia na so manage video no
oh okay
yes.
Okay because at the point me said that so there is
a video yeah, because sure. Now the boy was videoing no okay. So manage video me say that so manage dia and e so nya dey won ye then he slapped me so slap me and so kroku tu na me yes me ko so tu na me so tu no
really
yes.
I see.
So, what assembly madwene say a Anglo Good Ashanti military men.
Military men from where?
Anglo Good Ashanti.
No mobile official assignment, and I said they were not.
No, they are there to protect the mine.
Yes, but not the elections.
Not the elections.
And you'll be on the from Baho.
And you'll be on the from Baho.
One of them
Baho. And I don't know. Say according to no. Military man me bisa no ka say MC in the frame
MC the money
for still MC and the frame yes
some mbraho
be den enti no mesre president mama na masre NDC my lawyers are me bisa there are some questions we also bisa omo
I see
why they deploy soldiers no what was their reason at the police stations so enya assembly was
what was the official complaint at police station
okay. Say police never fire call.
Okay.
Oh, omubu yo.
Omubu
me tu see me ti.
I see. Me nu na na safofro.
Unso no mo doso.
Oh, okay.
No somebody can invade police station okra me minimum. Say me be hu me no. Na me so me miensa.
I see.
So we are not running a banana.
An official statement from Ghana Armed Forces. Say ma soja ni
police station. Yeah, sure.
I think say General upon paper or you be or
CDS
or disciplinarian. And I mean you say on fan adwuma so any agro.
Yeah.
And this same way say or picking it up.
And yeah, as far
as more year adwuma e wo o say Anglo Good Ashanti. Na obi timi frɛ no a civilian timi frɛ no no oba fine ye fa say what say DC on say MC and I say DC and a friend na ye fa say ono na eye chair of the security council but I think say statement Ghana Force the two abonte
it was
clear
yeah
say open security were here a police for no door so yes say soldier for no be ko honom upon the request from police.
Yeah.
Say I do with the abroye so. You hear soldier for mumra, na soldier for aba. Enye DC and now be free a soldier for say o mumra ho. Enti general upon people. We dey pacho. Obuasi East asem no. That's say o pick na o update Ghana for and the money mu ya no mu say yes.
And the most interesting part is no mu use not more pick up.
Oh, na military for you soon not
more pick up.
Pick up.
Yes.
And on the bar,
not more pick up.
Police station,
yes.
But at a point in the video, we say now prevent someone from some local police station.
Yes, because I don't know because now your friends of teenage are stop it at the point in time. So maybe I don't know is Oma ransack set chairman for
really almost a chairman for
almost maybe do almost a car some car white me.
So I did. Ubisai, you find.
Ubisai.
No more to say.
Omubu ofusari na mbiso some questions. Eni na maga mani bomasum. Military man bomasum.
Wow. I see.
No, I think
there should be more to it.
Yeah, move it to my and say they me sure Sadiasa or Channel Pano. As you say, you get the Ghana Armed Forces PR for no. As you said, Utimi get it to them. They should come and then explain to Ghanaians why that action. Why should a DC or MCE call military people to a polling station? Why some one kasa modi statement are too
say so clear.
Say bibi sa beba. Mo do na police for.
Police for mo
you know who by I know mo jina
hono. Amo kuta weapons.
No. They were me call first one then. Ma hu ba ko bi okuta weapons.
Na police for kuta weapons.
No police ni ba ko and I think immigration officer and prison officer. Yeah.
I see.
Wow.
Interesting.
That time mo get Ghana for.
You may get into it, but
yeah.
But why official reports?
Not really.
But police fight
no. On be fight for.
I know. So how can the police arrest you without?
Omudi ebeduru hono. Omaboya ma ya homete. And almost had their share cells. And this is a PC kura ambambe fire and hospital. JB.
No, I mean
we went through hell.
Police for betrayal.
Say,
I don't be farm.
On be GF for military in him. The military handed us over to the police. No more they call. And you know, almost about police stations on boy yourself.
Oh, really?
JB. Your chairman, because this is chairman. I could do kind of one free police station where at that moment now on Bobono.
There's also free Hoboko.
Also free Hoboko.
Wow. The same way on my entry kind of video so. I think so.
But this
I mean when basic.
No. There should be action on this.
Yes.
But you know. I feel we na can be expected say ma etuonto. In fact, that moment na you see and check by an hour's time. Ana medro COP Kofi Bediatuo. Yeah, no say what is it?
Was that no Kumasi?
Oh,
yes, Kumasi, yes.
I know say what is a true atto. And she just said news by the grand say or first.
Oh, okay.
And later on as yet say a two be to a prayer will be but nipa no
Oh, so a two not true.
Oh, I told them to Toby. So TV video no to Toby. And when I was running, they were still shooting.
Wow. Shot on targets. I don't know what to do. I want to shot.
Anyway, aside that,
anyway,
Betty say Obiwu or Kaswa.
Yeah, Kaswa.
Kaswa no for two. Me say, Sadiwi, yan so abuane mene once and came free while it will continue. 2028, it will be out. But action may be taken then. Ever ended.
Sure.
It will do. Say after 2020 elections, Ananka action because I don't think so. Come fresh soldier for the member.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
But because if you uncle Suntino, I mean, after all, the
interest was.
What move? What to two? Why the mouse have permission to be there? And yes, I would never be na Obiabe to Asha also. That police station, who asks you to go there? That should be the question. In 24, I declare directive at one. Yes, general, yes, be making sure say Obi take it decisive for you. This action. Send your bayer going forward, you know, a BCB. Because as I know, I can't quite dim boni. I think I found your munya yana or more to 12 and say Bansa. As a second, the DBA Chasso Jenny always say, Nimia, Wahuna Danfo, or who be a one born who by. Dan say, Ubuso Jenna, as if said, Wahu Jatebia says, Ugani, any other. I don't think it's fair. And we must end this today. Send your bayer next election. Young Conco who said, in fact, when we take a decision, say, Maso Janibianco police station. When I'm a ball cross, say, what happened 2020 will not happen. As some I don't know.
And they were even wearing mask. Now they bulletproof vest na akatakata omudine so. So na can say me omudino. But opa she video you will never almost omunyina the bulletproof vest I then akata omudine so.
I see.
That's arguing bonity. But I don't know there. a soldier for no pay or more. Just one yabra. Some person will take action quite that they can take action. Ma or moon die some of them or moon call unpunished. What I think, and she said a banisa. Say or moko, na say even or more case simple. And second of who said, or might take action. No boom. Na omo case what we get here dan say ubeja no hosa eno no de I don't think say Ghana Armed Forces more janisa ebe boa mo ankasa mo image.
I see. So me whether after that I mean victory when you resounding victory Boase for the first time Maja Konyano any other places in the Ashanti region of Adansa Adasimo J4. Adansa Sokwa Adansa
Sokwa Adansa from Adansa Dubiase and Obuasi.
I said Dubiase Musit Dada.
And you say Okodiomo.
Oh, okay, the Wasa Jimwaji. Is it more force to tell Adansa?
Yeah.
Wow. And Ashanti in Munya saying 8.
8, yes.
And I think 2 is pending. Hoka.
Oh, Evan.
Okay.
I know of if you jack enough. Kendapa offers the whole.
Okay.
Kendapa if you.
How munya nigre?
Yeah, quite dicey kakra. Yeah, he's still in contention. Boama horrible.
And
still in contention.
And like I know, NPP is a declining party. The more declines are. So
I see.
I think because of almost say the sick kind, you know, say just in could say Boasi is the sick kind, you know, Bcoz and Sana was sign. Those are childish comments.
What does Bcoz?
The divisional commander was there.
Oh, here for police station. I said collation centers. Yeah.
Collation center.
So the NPP MP and I said parliamentary candidate. Onya consider defeat.
Well, consider defeat there. So video cry the presiding officer
declare
results.
Until what I know was modest case.
Or see on the reports in the national executive said it's a kind of two in the scene. So the police were there 24/7.
I see.
They might dinner. I say we lose we not to no intasentase. Oye wodumaya. Me see ye juma na so won ka change a simple majority. Simple majority back 12,000 there back and I told them say we are on the ground. They didn't name the echo.
I see.
And what be this 12 years, 8 years. What me for on something say adi we na my ubisa said there na why say wanya park and menye baby agina ware. Look at this. Wanya parker.
I see.
Not astrotefu. Park.
On a park.
I with a park and say on na why. And so $1 million per constituency then on the.
And I call
and I'm calling.
I said what you bet.
Say the two and now share in Kunya Papa. See her, be a set. Men how share video na say me and J whom the number of fa na contact here na your more direction no. Meaning say at the papa be a ebe the we are for Ken TV be no. Ye ka say e ye no kore a ya hwehwe ma hunu nti e na ye bohu da ru. Enti nyame adom ye ma me nso so no o support Kennedy a compare kwa Japan. Or your business woman. Enti mo ye nyina ye support the business women. Omo support Kennedy Japan na omo business no enko so. Enti we de ni die kwan so me nsa da me nsa yam. Se open konwa set atop agu fee anase wadwumam eye E&J home decor we dey fa number na frɛ ye be more direction but you wo own person be ba ha mpo a ya nkasa de bugu ka mu na ye de abrɛw menim sɛ we are for Ken ne Ghana for mo bɛboa ama ye ma me business no akoso for any enquiries we dey fa number no ye we are for Ken you say ade a ye bɔ ho da ro bia no eye papa asemba come and hold us responsible.
So once you say same if you Royal Gallery wo opekuma and into jema me number no ni ndin kita wo diem 0537 314546 0537 314546 na man na me de atudwa ama no from ma me no ne ndi kitawde so opese yesese wo ba no mfanya na ayefro ana se yensese wo ba no mfanya bibibia efa na nanom ne ehema asem ho ende me kanfo Royal Gallery e de ama se from no ne omundi kitawde ombese ese wo ba no so de ye bibi e wo school ana se mpo wo to e de amuna wo nua e wo amunane ana se wankasa wo to na wa ton bibibia la wo biala free delivery baby bia wo won sebeka so wo Ghana ha so wo amunane baby bia wo bia wo fra maami a wo ne bedi nkita wo de na wo so be siesie na wo ba no na wo aye feye papa.
The foundation of every kid's education is important to every parent. That is why Leap International School is here to give your kids a solid foundation. The school that cares about its environment and seeks to transform it is one that cares about the education and well-being of its kids. The school has a playing ground, a bus to convey the kids in and out of school, as well as a well-furnished facilities and resources to groom the kids to future leaders. Not forgetting the well-learned teachers that are patient with the kids to ensure understanding is easy. They are located at a milestone off the Pokwasi Amasaman Road. For more information, call 0246 928 031 or 0246 098 067. Be part of a school that leads, learns, evolves, acts, and develops through sound education. Lead International School, the next leaders.
School now batan biara de ne baruko hono ni nyo. Oye Rainbow Montessori International School. Yeah. Rainbow Montessori International School. What you from Kratchi? Because JHS. The Rainbow Montessori International School from ana. What been wrong? What's the what the Montessori curriculum in a syllabus? No what the children are the teachers wo hona. When you know why degree holders what the abutana badoyan what the trauma from anadio. Na Rainbow Montessori International School. Wakitaba funyoman what the trauma from anate. It's your mama from an not doing boy wrong. Wakita ultra modern science laboratory, computer laboratory, library and research center, art and sculpture laboratory, hygienic canteen, now for a clinic. Na moye yika 1 point there. Rainbow Montessori International School. Oye boarding house. Inyo into onfahu baby awo biara. Wawo from anu batuma ba school. Onfahu there watakwa. Takrade, Elibo, Bcoz, Accra, Kumasi. One boarding house facilities now. Oye modern standard. Na wo washefu papa. It's your house master and house mistress. What you want to a boarding house no? It's your new Biara. Bambo another security no see sure. It is Fuabo from Anabra. The Ebehu Rainbow Montessori International School. It was Takwa in Soyem, opposite police station. It is said Ubaba Rainbow Montessori International School. Tuwa Junim Nada. Wasan Wabat Shana the Papa. Emanazamsina. Wajaro 111. It's a quad word missing forms. It was Hantaman Raban. Watakwa Soyem branch. Frayane 0277 100 823. Rainbow Montessori International School. In Moframa one that China won't fap him. Oshasuaha. It's a Hana Batan Biara. Ordinary from Mariba.